Welcome to WTAF, and my name is Danielle. I'm going to read the 2 letters that we received from Letecia Stauch. The first letter begins, "Hey, thank you for my letter. In my favorite place, Orlando. I lived there every summer as a teacher, was an annual pass holder, several cruises out of there, and loved shopping in Florida. Wow, 5 children. Impressive. And I know you are a busy lady. I said I would not read anymore after I got my doctorate, but that changed. I've read over 60 books since I've been here. I have my family mail them, and then I donate them to the jail's library. I'm a huge James Patterson fan. I'm anxious to read the newer ones. I've read a lot of the old ones. I also like John Grisham, Janet Ivanovich, and some other big names."
Sure, tell me about you. Through abuse at the jail, defamation of character, threats, etc. It sucks for an innocent person, but joy will come in the morning when I'm not guilty, and I'm confident in that. I have a few consistent people. I don't write the ones looking for fame, though. Me signing release forms for books or websites. All that is nonsense, and if they do have it, it's because they were deceitful. Oh, when I get out, though, I will head straight for the airport and can't wait to fly home over the Atlantic, landing to see my family at the beach and eat seafood. I will, of course, go to Florida, too. It truly is the craziest thing that people in prison are treated better than jail, and presumption of innocence does not exist in society or the judicial system. It's an imperfect system made by man. I never knew it until now. I forgave everyone who judged me and those who continue to persecute me. I will never collect off this. With these nonsense things they do off high-profile cases, I will win one heck of a civil suit for the abuse at CJC, the amendment violations, and false arrests. I plan to donate it to preventing these things from happening to anyone else. Thanks for writing me. Talk soon, and stay safe and enjoy your summer. Signed, Letecia Stauch. Letter 2. Hello. I just got back from CMHIP a week ago. Thank God for His mercy and grace. However, I do kind of agree with you. I feel that in self-defense, a person should have the means to defend themselves. I mean, LE does when they feel threatened, but I've learned that people don't realize what it's like to be in a traumatic situation. At least these people in CS don't. Everyone acts different. People also forget that self-defense isn't always a pissed-off lover, even though most times it is. It can be a normal person in a situation gone bad having to defend themselves. It could be a spouse, your own child, best friend, parent, neighbor, drunk, someone on drugs, etc. You never know the situation one has to defend their own life. Trust me, I get it, and been there. Yes, a part-time, redacted, my favorite place. I'll get to see it soon, and hopefully all of this virus nonsense will be over. I've been to that Victoria's Secret store 100 times. I love it too. When I came to Colorado, I went there into the North Face and Kate Spade to stock up just in case, LOL. I understand again what you mean about your kids. I done it for years for kids, and the world doesn't appreciate stay-at-home moms, stepmoms, etc. You live under some perfect microscope, and heaven forbid you make a comment about me time, and well, you know what happens. It's a shame. I've read 64 books, and I do read the Bible often and do study guides. I grew up religious, but have gotten closer to God. It's just me, Him, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit every day. They have some old Patterson books here, so I went back and read them, plus my daughter sends me some often as well. I just read Beach House and Beach Road. I also have read a few of the Chicken Soup books, plus I love Grisham too. How are your kids and family? Did they officially start back to school? You will learn that this country will take anything legal or not. Also, Eighth Amendment does not apply in this country either. It's actually absolutely awful, a disgrace. Our country fought for freedom, justice, perseverance, equal rights, etc. But not here. I'm not just saying that. I'm a victim of a broken system run by man that ignores the supreme law of the land. I know they are typically very fair in making sure the system gives everyone a chance. Look at Casey, George Zimmerman, Flake, etc. I'm glad they did make sure the mental health part was there. I know exactly what that's like. There is such a stigma on mental health. For so long, I had to hide anything that I needed because I had to be a perfect mom, treated like an oppressed stepmom, officer's wife, teacher, etc. I spent so much time helping others. You don't get to help yourself. That's the bad side to taking a deal. A jury could have saw your pain and suffering. DAs will paint you as a monster no matter who you are. Trust me, I know. I've been a loyal pillar in my community back home. I worked many Special Olympics, students with special needs. Parents will vouch for that. I visited elderly in special needs facility, raised money for kids with emotional disabilities, started a MOCA chapter, raised money for fire victims, did toys for tots, and I could keep going, but I'm a monster to them. I'm not, and they will get to see. Spousal domestic abuse is serious. I know 100% and have been a victim myself. Yes, to those seafood places and the beach. It will happen. God is on time, and He is in control. My freedom is coming, and it's manifesting down to earth from heaven. As you can see, I am a Christian, and I do a few programs. I relate to a monster, and then monsters crossed out, and above that she wrote minister from the Springs, Andrew Womack, who started the Daily Gospel Truth, and I listened to him with my grandpa. He also raised his son from the dead after being dead 5 hours. Not a day goes by that I don't believe in those types of miracles like Jesus performed during his 3 years of ministry on this earth. I know I'll get to be a part of a divine situation from Christ, after I've endured the struggle preparing me for His will. Jeremiah 29:11 talks about His plan to prosper us and not harm us. He won't let me, His daughter, stay here too long. He will rescue me and lead me to do what's next after incarceration. Thank you for your letter. I don't know where your faith is, but know you have a great testimony. I'm going to start a nonprofit, New Creatures for Christ, and would love to have people on board with testimonies like yours. It's not about someone who found Christ in jail. I knew Christ since I was a kid. It's about bringing Christ to others in various mental health capacities in young women facilities who are abused. I want them to know women can't find emotional fixes to completely fulfill us in men, in life, in drugs, in a word I can't read, but instead that fulfillment is in knowing and loving Christ. There are programs like Prisoners for Christ and even Colson's big ministry. However, I'm not saying I'm called. I'm a teacher by nature, so I would like mine to be a teaching to women who are abused, women who face mental health issues, and to women who are stepmoms about how no guy will love you like Jesus does, and He must be first in our life. I've seen it firsthand and hear how women are broken, beat down, abused, scared, oppressed, etc., depending on the situation. I will be praying for you and your family. God bless. Take care. I stopped in Palm Bay a lot. Expensive gas, ha. Or it was than most areas. But the beach that way is great. I still think Palm Beach and Destin are my favorite, though. Smiley face. Talk soon. Signed, Letecia Stauch. So that's the conclusion of the letters that Letecia wrote WTAF. Amy couldn't be with me to record these, but as always, these are on behalf of Amy and I and all of our team members at WTAF. We do plan on digging into these letters a little bit more, especially T's references to religion, oppression, domestic abuse. There's a lot in here, and they're very interesting. We are going to publish these on Patreon, so check out our Patreon and our YouTube membership. Talk to you guys later.